Hello, good morning. I have a lot to cover today, so I'm going to make this a really epic video. I just have a lot to go over. There's a lot going on with consciousness, with this energy, how people are feeling and stuff. Let me share this video. If you're just logging on, share this video. I'm going to be giving away activation. Share this video. I'll be giving away a heart chakra activation today. So go ahead and share this video. If you're just logging on, I just have one more share and I'll get started. If you're going to want a card, go ahead and drop your name now because I try to do them in order. I want to get kind of a good audience today. So I've been giving away activations to get people to share my video and memes and stuff. And it's really helping so much. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's sharing. I randomly will pick a number that I'm guided to be given to, and I'll come find you and post who won the activation. I'm doing a heart chakra activation because I feel a lot of like past life stuff coming up right now, a lot of purging from this eclipse energy, especially twin flames, who are really feeling this energy. People are feeling all sorts of ways, but we have a lot of old timelines collapsing around us. This is a really good time to get rid of old things in your house. I'm just learning how, and I really would hang on to stuff. I'm a Taurus, I'm into the material world as much as the spiritual. So I would really hold on to a lot of stuff, and I've been making space for the new in my life, and I'm realizing that only in letting go of old things that I can actually have the room to bring new stuff and new probabilities into my life. So I've been doing a lot of like spring cleaning. I know it's fall. Spring cleaning in my house, getting rid of things I'm not going to use anymore, things that, you know, you just don't have to hold on to anymore. Go clean your closet out, clean your garage out, get rid of the clutter in your house because it's kind of stopping the flow of creating new probabilities. When we have all this clutter we're hanging on to, we don't really have space for new things. So clean your garage, clean out your closets, get rid of things you're not using, things that you're not going to take with you on your ascension. And also this energy is making it really easy for our loved ones in the other realm to communicate with us here. The energy is making it easier for extraterrestrial contact. It's making it easier just for any kind of higher dimensional entities that are trying to contact us, work with us, work through us. It's really making it easier right now to communicate on all levels. We had to let go of a lot of our past too. We have to really heal it. We have to let go of it. And I'm realizing that as I'm healing myself now, that my past is actually changing and things are changing. I guess you could call that Mandela effect, whatever. But it's actually changing things and how things actually were in my past. It's rewriting my past. I'm doing that in the now. So keep focusing on healing yourself and letting go of things that are no longer serving you. A lot of times that looks like relationships. And I'll get back into this after the news a little bit. A giant meteor hit Turkey 2 days ago. NASA's plan to stop Yellowstone might trigger a nuclear winter. I did put an article in the Freedom Fighter group about this yesterday because it's a hot topic, obviously. I went over this the last live feed I did. NASA says the only way they can save the human race from an apocalypse is to pump cold water into Yellowstone, the volcano that is already very active. These are very risky strategies, but they're finally admitting that Yellowstone's about to go off. They are still covering up earthquake statistics, like they're not putting them out there. They're really hard to find unless you go to the actual Yellowstone website to see them. So they are still covering up these statistics, but at least they're telling humanity the truth a little bit. Yellowstone is overdue for an eruption. It has been. Drilling into the volcano would actually be what sets it off. So they always say they're trying to save humanity and then actually just really go destroy things. This would make it really likely to fracture. This plan would actually cost an estimated Sorry, I have to. $4.5 billion as well. I'm assuming taxpayer dollars, right? So not only are they probably going to potentially try to set off Yellowstone, they're going to charge you guys, and you guys are going to pay for it. I just thought I'd throw that out there because those numbers are kind of crazy. California has West Nile virus found, but this isn't the first time the virus has been found in the area in Bakersfield, California. There's actually several cases right now. We had a 3.4 earthquake in Los Angeles. So we're seeing activity on those plates. I'm constantly watching earthquake patterns and things like that and volcanic activity. I'm just really into it because it really tells us a good idea of what's going on with the earth. As the earth makes her ascension, we are too. And we have a 3-mile asteroid to graze past Earth on September 1st. So we have a lot of really big things happening in our solar system that are kind of out of the norm. This will be the closest asteroid ever tracked. I'm a firm believer in things like Planet X, Nibiru, things like that. I've seen actual photos. I know that both are concepts that are real and exist because they actually have caught images of them on the Hubble telescope and in a lot of other places. They also have whistleblowers who have come out and leaked information. So I'm really a believer in that. And I believe that eclipse may not have been caused by the moon. And it may have been another object, possibly like in Nibiru's solar system or whatever. And I also know for a fact that we're moving through space and we don't really know where we're going to end up. But we're seeing these kind of anomalies in space and with our Earth. And now all of a sudden we have asteroids coming past us about to hit us all the time. And things like that. Things hitting the Earth, meteors, whatever. Just kind of on a larger scale than the norm. They're saying that your face will soon be the key to your devices. They already got your fingerprints with the iPhone. So why not go for your face recognition stuff too? So we really see biometrics picking up everywhere. I know at my local hospital they're starting to use biometrics and they're just basically collecting data. And then I want to briefly talk about, I guess I had to go there too. I didn't want to. I'm like, should I say this one? We had a 5-year-old kindergarten boy that transitioned to a girl in front of their classmates. So we're seeing things happen with children. I just want to say that children are our purity. You really have to be a kid when you're a kid. We can't be pushing kids into adulthood so fast. I just think it's really crazy that people are making kind of life-changing decisions like that as a child, and what kind of parents would allow their child to do that without really grasping what's going on and these kind of concepts. And it's really insane to me. We had to raise our kids consciously, and we had to wake up our kids now. Anyone parenting, I know a lot of people are parenting around me, and these kids are the crystal kids. They're easily influenced. They're very special, very gifted. Just hold your kids' purity a little bit longer. And then I want to briefly talk about how your thoughts about yourself, they're affecting your energy and your aura. So if you're logging on to this, if you're just logging on, I have 111 people, by the way. That's amazing. If you're just logging on, share this video. I'll be giving away a heart chakra activation as soon as this is over. If you need me, we do healing work and readings, and the link to our site is above. We also teach Reiki and Blue Star Healing. So my link's above. Share this video. But I want to talk about how your energy is always influencing your aura. So a lot of people have sold you guys on the possibility that we're slaves living on a prison planet, basically. I'm not going to buy into that because I don't want my energy to be that of a slave's. So I'm going to keep believing I'm a goddess, maybe an incarnated angel, and, you know, seeking enlightenment and things like that. So when we think negative thoughts about other people or ourselves, that is going to influence our energy and our auras, and really it's going to influence your energy on a daily basis, the kind of thoughts and words you're putting out there. So I'm proposing that we speak more kindly to people, including ourselves. We're the worst to ourselves. We have the most negative thoughts about ourselves. So I'm just proposing that we try to stay really positive about ourselves, not even other people, but if there are people that you just can't stay positive around, get rid of them. I'm doing some spring cleaning on my Facebook page. So if I don't know who you are and you're on my friend list and I just don't even know who you are, like you've never talked to me and you just pretty much aren't vibing with me or have had no interaction with me, I'm going to get rid of people because I have a really good memory. So if I've even spoken with you once, I probably know who you are. So I'm just kind of getting rid of people that aren't interacting with me on my Facebook page. The same people that want to post negative, draining stuff all the time. Or if I see things, that are telling me that this person is asleep at this point, then I'm going to get you off of my friend page, because I just want to make space for the people that want to be around me, the people that are awake and are vibing with me. Because as I'm changing my frequency, my friends are changing, the people that are vibing around me are going to continually keep changing. So I just want to keep evolving and growing. So I'm constantly purging out the old and trying to make space for new creations, new probabilities. I'm learning how to think nicer about myself and to accept myself as is, and to kind of see myself through different eyes, as you guys should be too, which is pretty amazing. But just think more positive thoughts, because it's influencing your energy, and your energy is influencing what you're attracting and manifesting into your life. So we want to really purify our energy right now. And the best way to do that is get rid of toxic people, eat better foods, eat more live, fresh foods, get rid of people not serving you, things like that. Clean out the clutter in your life too, because we are really living somewhere where the energy is supposed to be continually changing. So if we're allowing this energy to become stagnant in our lives just from clutter, toxic thoughts, things like that, it's really going to block us. So we want to really be open to whatever's going to come into our life, and just to have room and space for the new. A lot of people in awakening go through a really lonely phase, like I did too when I first woke up and met my twin flame, and I felt like I lost all of my friends and everyone I ever loved, and it really can feel like you're coming from a lonely place, but that's temporary. You're actually making space for the new as well. We have to get rid of things that are not serving us, and Earth really is a school where we're continually purging out the old, becoming refined, becoming more pure, becoming better people, continually working on ourselves all the time. So the energy is always going to be changing, and some of these lessons are to get rid of toxic people. Know your worth. A lot of people, I hear ego thrown around a lot, with me especially. But believe it or not, I think people have to look a little deeper. Have confidence in yourself. There's a difference between confidence and knowing who you are, and having ego and being on an ego trip. There's really a big difference. Have more confidence in who you are. Have more confidence in your abilities, and that you're a warrior, you're a light worker, you're a healer, you're amazing. You've had tons of incarnations. This isn't your first life, so don't get so hung up on the role you're playing right now. And I've played many roles this entire life, for many different scenarios, many different situations. I've had to pay off karma. I've been someone's karma. I've just been through all sorts of situations. But know your worth now. We should be free of all this. You guys should be done with your karma. You guys shouldn't have any. You guys should be working on making dharma or good karma, and becoming service to others. I also want to say, anyone who's service of self right now is being removed from this planet. And that will look like a physical death, because you're going to incarnate into another planet. And this planet will only be for people who are service of others. And that's the direction things are headed in. So I'm seeing a lot of physical death as well, all around us, because there are those who chose not to ascend this lifetime, and that they chose to go to this other planet to continue learning. Service of self just basically means that you're an ego, and you're following that separation, and you can't see the creator in everyone. We had to be reaching a place where we see God in everyone, where we're treating everyone as we would the creator, and where we're becoming these co-creators that we're meant to be. So we're seeing a lot of changes going on around us all the time. I'm seeing earth changes. We have storms about to hit the United States. I personally think they will weaken when they hit land. But we do have a lot of countries that are flooded right now. Earth, wind, and fire are destroying anything of a lower vibration, anything that isn't in vibrational alignment with the new earth. So we're seeing a lot of changes, purging, people losing things that are not for their highest good, etc. Stay high vibe and be yourself. That's the best advice I can give you. Just stay high vibe and be yourself. You are each a unique creation. You are an aspect of the divine here, experiencing yourself and learning about yourself, and seeing yourself and seeing others, and seeing the same events as everyone else through your own eyes. and you're really unique and special in your gifts and abilities. So I might be special in one area, but you're going to have your own talents and things you're good at. And they're never going to be this person again. We're always unique in what we're doing and what we're bringing to this planet. So just be yourself and stay high vibe. Share this video if you're just logging on, and I'll be giving away a free heart chakra activation based on whoever wins it. And then, if you're watching this later, because I try to go really early in the day, because then I miss the government trolls who don't come on till like 11 p.m. I notice I get the patterns down, so I try to come on early. So if you're catching this feed later, you can still share it and win the activation. I'll be keeping it open until like 2 o'clock my time, which is a good like 5 hours. So if you're just logging on, go ahead and share it, and I'll announce the winner on this page, in a few hours this afternoon while I'm doing my healing work. Lori Twilliger. Patience and planning. Don't make any huge decisions right now. Like I said, you shouldn't be making huge new decisions. I would be working on getting rid of the old, getting rid of the clutter in your house. What type of things can you not take with you on your spiritual ascension? Well, things of a low vibration, things that are going to make you not vibrate as high. Go do some spring cleaning. Go have a yard sale. Get rid of things on let go. Work on getting rid of some of the old stuff right now, because the universe is working really hard to bring some new stuff into your life. But don't make any huge decisions. You should be making any decisions really consciously. We really made a mess of our lives when we were living like robots under a spell unconsciously, and now we had to make good, conscious, aware decisions and choices. So just have really a lot of patience, plan out details good, and don't make any snap judgments. No one should be leaving a relationship right now, thinking about ending a marriage, leaving based on this energy, because it's going to bring out a lot of drama, fighting, not getting along, things like that. So you shouldn't make like huge decisions right now, like quitting your job you don't like, things like that. Just plan it out a little better and kind of sit tight with the energy. My comments are crazy. I had to get back. Diana Roberts. Stand your ground. We're working on grounding ourselves right now. I'm starting to do better and better with these energy storms, but I'm learning how to rest up beforehand because I can read the energy better and better. So I'm learning how to rest up beforehand and stay really grounded, and how to set my own vibration instead of absorbing all the craziness going on around me. But we actually are all deeply connected, and there's only one collective energy. There's only one collective consciousness. So we're going to be influenced, and we're going to be getting more and more energy sensitive to what's going on with the collective all the time. So if the collective's feeling weighed down or tired, it doesn't matter how high vibe you are, you're going to kind of feel that, or feel a little residual from that. So just work on grounding right now. We basically went through a mass excitement, hysteria over this solar eclipse. And, that was at the tail end of a storm. We're still in this storm, but people are a little bit tireder now, less excited. It's more like a high and low. When you have a high like that, you got to crash back down sometimes. So the collective's feeling kind of like at a lower place right now. It will pick back up, this energy, by the weekend. So you guys should have a pretty amazing weekend. And by then you'll be feeling so much lighter after this energy purge. It will just feel lighter and lighter. Every storm we go through, we should feel easier and better at it. We should be getting better and better at this. So work on staying grounded. Get out into nature, envision a cord wrapped around the earth to yourself. I like to go outside barefoot if I can. I don't really do a lot of gardening, but when I need to ground, I'll go outside like without shoes on and weed out the little front garden part. And it's really good just to have your fingers in the dirt and be connected to the earth. Go weed a garden, get outside barefoot, get out into nature, things like that. As an empath, that will really, really help clean and purify your energy. Manual 1. You'll have to look at our site for prices, because we do a lot of different types of activations and services. We do chakra openings, which is my favorite. I recommend that for everyone. We do a really deep scan of your body and can really see what's going on that way. But you'll have to look at the different prices on our site. The link is right above. You're an indigo starseed, though. You don't like authority, and neither do I, because I know that we're all equal. We're equal in maybe not our abilities and our gifts, but we're equal in every other sense. So it's actually us in any inequality that you perceive that makes us equal. So it's really complex stuff, but we know we don't need these systems governing us, because we actually have universal laws that do that for us. So we don't even need these systems. We're basically paying them to torture us, and we don't actually need all this, because there's actual natural laws and karmic laws that govern this realm. So basically, I know you don't like authority, but you have to take a deeper look at yourself. That is the illusion, everything around us. Everything everyone is telling you, every person that you're coming into contact with is the illusion other than yourself. This is actually a playground where we have to learn how to become the hero of the story, basically. And I know a lot of people want to keep playing the victim, because I did that for a really long time too. We all played the victim for a really long time, the victim of our own story. But I want you guys to go to being a hero. I'm trying to motivate people into turning into the hero they were meant to be, the hero of their story. I want you to take charge of your life, of your story, of the negative programming going on within you, and I want you to change all of that and liberate yourself, and it's just so empowering. So take the focus off of these systems and put them back on yourself. Aurora Stefark. A lot of people are going through rough energy right now. I was just talking to my friend who's in a twin flame union and going through it. And I know how that feels, because me and my twin flame are just used to it. We go through it all the time. We're always purging and working on ourselves and healing, because when you're in a twin flame union, it's like a mirror, and it's more so than any other type of relationship. You're going to see anything you like and don't like about yourself reflected back all the time, and it's just constant work all the time, but so rewarding. But it's evolving us so fast. Any work you're doing, this energy is really filling every cell of your body and activating your DNA, and it's going to have all types of effects. Ascension is activating your DNA. So that's what this energy essentially is doing to some people, and it can be really intense. Basically, the best advice I can give you is take more time for yourself. After this feed, I will be here for healing work, and then I have the weekend off, but I'm doing a live with Emily tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I'll be posting a photo. I was going to do a live with Lionel yesterday, but he wasn't able to make it. We had to cancel. So I'll be going live with Emily tomorrow in the afternoon, but then I have Saturday and Sunday off, which will be really nice. I always do some healing work, but I try to spend a lot of time with myself recharging. So since you're very empathic, start taking salt baths, start just spending more time alone, more time meditating, because that will actually chill out everything going on around you. I was telling my twin flame, if you're seeing turmoil in the world, take a break, meditate, center yourself, ground yourself, because it will make everything stop. So go meditate, take more time for yourself. You would really benefit from a chakra opening too. Your solar plexus is blocked, which has to do with being empathic as well. Krista Higginbotham. I had to make myself go live today, but I thought it would be really beneficial because of the energy. If you're discontent or bored, and this is for anyone, because I used to be really bored in my own life too, like really bored, always having to be around people, things like that. Now I really relish being alone. But if you're discontent or bored, I would check out our astrology birth charts, because I use them as a tool to see your last life and your soul mission and things like that. And they will give you a lot of information. So anyone bored, check out our astrology chart. Jamie Cheney, good morning, love. I know. I forget what else I was going to say. Like, I don't know who else is feeling this energy, who else is having an easy time, who else is feeling it. I've been feeling really high vibe and amazing, but I've been just feeling a little tired from the collective energy. I can feel the tiredness and things going on. A lot of people get sick during this energy and have crises and freak out. Just work on staying grounded. It's amazing to see everyone so high vibe and evolving so fast. It's really beautiful. Don't make any huge decisions with this energy. While we should be working on manifesting, and I'm working on manifesting some huge things into my own life. I'm really working on liberation from me and my twin flames, work situations and what we're doing, and I'm really working on manifesting some big things into my life. So I've been using this energy to daydream a lot about the things that I want and things I want to manifest, saying I'm grateful a lot so that I can manifest more things into my life, things like that. Just spend this time reflecting and with yourself. Don't make any huge decisions. I say they all go into the ocean and you drown. So don't make any huge decisions right now. Stephanie Mays, good morning. obstacles and challenges. We block ourselves, we limit ourselves with our thoughts. We are constantly doing it to ourselves all day long. We are so mean to ourselves. If you could really sit down and think about the percentage of things we're saying to ourselves, we have to get a grip on that. We have to unblock ourselves. We're supposed to be able to manifest anything that we want in this realm, much like the dream realm. So we have to unblock ourselves. We have to unlimit ourselves. And unfortunately, we inherit a lot of our blocks from our parents, like right when we're born. That was fun for me. I don't know how it was for you guys, but it took me my whole life to kind of get out of that programming and those blocks and to adopt into my own. And it really depends on what kind of soul you have incarnated here too, as to how fast you're able to do that. For me, it took a long time. Just work on staying positive to unblock yourself. Jack Jaffe. Power. We're working on taking back our power. I'm not a slave on Prison Planet anymore. I used to be. I'm sovereign now. I'm sovereign now, and as long as I'm not breaking any reptile rules, then I can do what I want here, and I can create what I want, and you're kind of untouchable. It's only when you break the rules of any of the rules in the Matrix, these reptile rules I call them. So we're taking back our power as co-creators. We're realizing that it's not our government's fault things suck here, that it's not actually who's the president that matters, that actually none of this has mattered. It's always been about you and yourself. So keep working on taking back your power, and we have to stop playing the victim and blaming, you know, the Illuminati, the government, the reptiles, whatever it is. We have to take some responsibility, because I had a part in creating all this garbage that you guys see that we call our world. I had a part in it. I wasn't the most positive person my whole life, and I had a lot of negative actions that were put out, as did everyone else. It wasn't actually these systems that have trashed America or our world. It was all of us. So now we're awake. I mean, I was kind of like a zombie robot, so just kind of like everyone else, it's not our fault. But now we're awake, and now we can take back our power, and we can create something better, something consciously. Lisa Deschette Roy. Yes, I am purging everything not in alignment with me out of my life slowly. It's a continual process. I feel like an onion that just keeps getting peeled and peeled and peeled. And I know a lot of people really think that that you'll just magically be healed and be done with it. For me, it feels like it's going to be infinite. Just want to say it. So Lisa, you're going to manifest positive financial and material changes into your life. You're going to be doing that by working on your soul and purifying your energy in your soul, because then you're going to manifest easier and you're going to attract more abundance into your life. So keep working on spiritual purification. Melody Wittenhill. I'm like half asleep today, but I'm doing it. Solitude. Spend more time meditating and recharging. I keep on telling you guys this, to spend more time with yourselves. I wake up in the morning. I love my job because I can wake up when I want, honestly. I can wake up when I want. I can go live when I want and start my day when I want. So I like that I have time, that I can clean my house in the morning. You know, this is just my morning routine. I clean my house, I sage my house, I purify, you know, take my shower. I spend time meditating, and I spend time alone with my thoughts, downloading information for the day. And I have a nice little like routine, which is pretty amazing. So spend more time with yourself, take more time, take better care of yourself too. We're always trying to help everyone else all the time and pouring our energy into everyone else. And we always kind of serve ourselves last. Take better care of yourself and spend more time with yourself. My comments are crazy. I see Jen Birdlow, who is so successful in everything she's doing. This is your sword that you're cutting cords with on people, which is amazing. You're just really doing an amazing, beautiful job. I loved your Violet Flame pictures too. I loved the one with the blue halo. She was able to capture her halo on camera. I'm really into things like orbs, halos, auras, things like that on camera. Anyone who's seen like my purple Violet Flame photos of my energy, and if you want to take a photo of your aura, all you have to do is stand with your back to the sun and then try to catch it at a certain angle, and it will show color on the camera. So I'm seeing some really beautiful energy photos coming out. As our auras get stronger and brighter, every day we're kind of healing and repairing them. As they get brighter and brighter, I can't wait to see how your energy looks in like a year. It'll be amazing. Let's see. Leah Papola. transformation. We're really changing from caterpillars into butterflies, and it's a beautiful process. I've always liked butterflies. I got a tattoo of one before, so I really like them. I really like the whole concept, and I really like that the caterpillar starts out with one set of DNA, and then literally has a completely different set of DNA as a butterfly, and it's a different species, but you know it started out as the caterpillar, and that's what's happening to humanity. As we're activating and upgrading our DNA through Ascension, we're changing as a species. Let's see. Natalie Joy. Yes, we're constantly evolving. It's beautiful. You're a starseed. The universe is a really big place, which is amazing, literally. So keep working at raising your vibration, and your intergalactic family is going to be able to reach out to you more and more. The problem is we have a really low vibration here, even at our highest. So we have to continually work at raising our vibration so that we can communicate better to like extraterrestrials, angels, etc. Yeah, Ali Menez. I believe that the hurricane will weaken as it hits land, and it won't be bad. Kind of like the other hurricanes that have been happening in the south right now. But there is really crazy weather going on in a lot of places. People don't realize with these protests that are going on, and they're all paid actors. They have a lot of information that's come out proving they're paid actors, all of them, like at the Trump rally that happened yesterday. I didn't see it because I don't watch mainstream news. But these are all paid actors. But the problem is it upsets people. People go out, really start rioting based on the paid rioters. And as that happens, the earth will respond. As we're living in disharmony with ourselves, as above, so below, the earth will respond. And it will reflect in a weather type of way, which is never, ever good. But it will blow over that one. Work on your crown chakra, work on your connection with source. For me, I like to, like I said, get outside. Even if I'm just outside in the sun, meditating, whatever it is, I have to connect with nature. I have to connect with myself. I use things like sage and Palo Santo, oil, incense, things like that to keep my vibration of a certain spiritual kind of way. So just really keep on working on connecting to source, light incense, light candles, get outside, things like that. Gwendolyn Eves, good morning. We love you too. I can't wait to spend the weekend with my twin flame. It's Thursday. Things couldn't be better. So really, I want you guys to have a really high vibe day. These frequencies are about to raise. I know everyone's a little sleepy still and waking up, but these frequencies are actually going to be really high today. The energy is beautiful for manifesting and for healing. But don't make any big decisions. It's like a theme of the day. Don't make any big decisions. You have infinite possibilities in front of you right now, infinite. And you don't want to limit yourself. So don't make any snap decisions right now with this energy, literally. Just kind of chill and meditate and take in the energy because it's literally upgrading you. Mary Kay, yes, taking out the garbage. Well, I like to think my page is self-cleaning because I like to speak my truth, and some people can't resonate with that. When you're so used to lies all around you your whole life, the truth will sound kind of ridiculous and crazy to a lot of people. Even now, a lot of the awake people around me still can't grasp some of the things I'm trying to tell people that are real. It's like too mind-blowing for people to have to question everything they know. And there's some cognitive dissonance there. So usually my page is pretty self-cleaning, but I am working continually just to vibe higher all the time. And this is a powerful card. Words like destiny and fate. Well, we're creating our fate and our destiny, and literally we live in a manifest reality. So we can create anything that we want. Some of the problems are that we have blocks and we're not that good at creating, and we're just learning how to do it, but we're actually powerful co-creators. And I know we have contracts to be in relationships or to learn with certain people, but other than that, we have the freedom to create whatever we want here. And we're kind of at a clearing. Like where we went through a lot of experiences to prepare us all for this moment, all for where we are now. And now we have the freedom to create. In the past, we wouldn't have been able to do that because we were kind of going according to our life plan. But we're at a nice little space or clearing where we can create anything that we want right now. So it's a powerful card. Manifest more. Write down what you want. Be really clear with your intent. I always say we have like 50 million thoughts a day. So we're not clear all the time with what we want. Be more clear. Dana Sargent, good morning. You're being tested. Yes, we're all being tested with this energy massively, on a massive level. This isn't Earth School. Sorry to tell you guys, it's like midterms. This is Earth School. We're at our midterms right now. So everyone's being tested in order to level up. Just try to be nice to everyone. I see a lot of people bickering and not getting along. Try to be nice to everyone. Everyone around you should be in your soul group by now and should be vibing with you. But really just be aware of these tests. That's how we level up. Aaron McSherry is headed to a spot that doesn't have reception. Just in case you do come back or check it out, you're working on your heart chakra. You would also benefit from a heart chakra activation or a chakra opening. So make sure you share the feed and try to win a heart chakra activation. That's what I'll be giving away. So anyone logging on, share this feed. The heart chakra activation is really good for dealing with past life pain, trauma, grief, things like that. Leah Papola. Oh, I can't eat carbs or sugar at all. I'm really weird with the food I eat now, like really weird. Like I used to live on carbs and sugar, like completely like straight live on GMO food, sugar, cakes, snacks, you know, sugary foods, Archon food. Archon food, I used to live on those kind of foods. As I woke up and got rid of all my attachments and things that were holding me down and feeding off of my energy, I changed the foods I eat. I can't eat carbs, or I don't eat anything with flour, which would be carbs, and I don't eat anything with sugar. Sugar is actually toxic to us completely. People should be using honey or sugar in the raw, but refined sugar, like the white kind, is poison for us, and so is salt, like the iodized kind, which is probably on most of America's table and being pushed on everyone. Use salt, right? We should be using Himalayan salt because refined salt is also toxic to us. So if you're using salt still, switch to Himalayan salt. You can get a salt shaker of it anywhere, the pink kind. And if you're using sugar, switch to sugar in the raw and honey. You're working on a spiritual strength, and our body is a powerful part of it. We are mind, body, soul complexes. So we have 3 aspects, as well as a few more if you want to get into like energy bodies and things like that. But for the basics, we're mind, body, soul complexes, literally. So we have to take care of our bodies, but if you work on a spiritual strength and repair your soul, your body will actually heal itself. I've seen really amazing healing things all around me. Yeah, Smudge Jen. I've been saging like crazy. I woke up and my whole house was like so smoky. I took the dog out and it was like so smoky in here. I mean, borderline probably was about to set the smoke alarms off. But that's okay with me. Just sage more during this energy. You guys should all be saging a lot right now. This is purification. Hey, they say, I guess the destroyer comes and purifies the planet. Well, this is the day of purification. It's already here. It's more like a period of purification. We're going through a massive purification. So just sage a lot. How do you do that when you're living with a toxic brother? Test Murray, well, work on your root chakra. That will really keep you more grounded, and you have to work on letting go of fear too, because that's the worst chakra to be like working on. You could distance yourself if you have your own room. You could spend more time in your room. Try to distance yourself. Like if he's ever gone or at work, you know, you could be around then. Maybe, you know, try to set up opposite schedules. Try to deal with it. If it is that toxic for you, it's probably the universe pushing you to live on your own and move out of that situation. We are only around toxic people when we stay too long around the wrong people. When a person becomes toxic, you were already meant to let go of them a while ago, and you're holding on. And then the universe will make it worse and worse and worse, basically, until you let go. So sometimes a lot of it is letting go, switching your situation. And I know I'll hear back, I can't move, I can't afford it, you know, and then, you know, the victim things. But the universe is going to set you that way. So don't kind of fight it, just kind of go with the flow, feel it out, use your own intuition, look for the message. I'm constantly, instead of looking at the situation involving people in my life, I'm looking for the lesson. I'm looking for the lessons and the solutions rather than what's going on with the event. What's the lesson here? So kind of look for the lesson in that situation. Your family usually are karmic relationships. Most of your family relationships are karmic, which are never good. That never ends good, I always say. I always joke about it, that any kind of karmic relationships end badly, no matter what you do. But the goal is to not have to come back with these people. I mean, unless you want to come back another life for 500 with your brother over and over on a loop. That's what a lot of people do. So I recommend you forgive and move on so that you don't have to come back another life with that person. That's how we actually kind of get synced up with our family situations. Valerie Murch. Unplug from Facebook, recharge, spend time alone with your thoughts. Our thoughts are manifesting into reality, so every Facebook post you're reading is going to affect your manifesting. If you can, withdraw, unplug, spend some time alone, healing, meditating, and recharging. I'm going to let you guys go on that note, but I will be announcing off of the shares. You can go ahead and share this video for like another 5 hours. And share this video. I'll be announcing who won a heart chakra activation. I do it random off of the share numbers. I choose a number that's given to me by spirit, and then I announce the winner and come find you right away. I'll put it on the page. It's a really good energy to get any kind of energy work done. We do third eye activations, heart chakra activations, violet flame activations, all sorts of stuff like that. Check out our website. I will be live with Emily tomorrow. I'll put a poster up or something. And then I'll see you guys Monday. But I'm here for any kind of work you guys need. Stay really high vibe this weekend. Use this energy. I always say drink more water. People get annoyed with me. But when I'm giving you energy like right now, it's really good to drink a lot of water. It will help you guys adjust better to the frequencies. So drink more water. Spend time meditating, recharging. I love all the love. I'm sending you guys tons of it too. And I'll be seeing you guys on the feed. Love and light.